Welcome to Mama Mode's short-term rental income and expenses Google Sheet. Designed to streamline your accounting procedures, this template offers a comprehensive overview of your property's financial performance. With just a glance, you will be able to track your income and expenses effortlessly, empowering you to make informed decisions and maximize your earnings. Let's dive in and explore how to utilize this powerful tool step by step. Continuing with the Properties tab, you can utilize this sheet to enter property information, such as their name, status, type, number of guests, number of beds, bedrooms, and so on. You can also change the options that are shown on the status and type drop-downs by editing this table over here. For example, you can add more types or remove some of them. Scrolling further down, you have the monthly profit goals. You can enter the profit goals for each of the properties and each of the months that are covered on this file. Further down, you will see an annual profit goals summary as well as a property profit goals summary. You are able to see the monthly average, the minimum, and the maximum. Scrolling further down, you have the annual business goals. You can utilize this table to enter your goals for each of the years covered by this file. On the Income tab, you can utilize the CSV file you get from Airbnb. This table has the same format as the table you get on that file, so you can simply copy and paste the data. You can copy and paste the data by using Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V on Windows and Command-C and Command-V on Mac. For the expenses, we would recommend you take up time each day to enter all the transactions. You can enter the date, select the listing that transaction belonged to, the category why the transaction was made, as well as the amount of the transaction. For each line item, you can also enter any remarks you may have. On the Property dashboard, you can see a summary of income, expenses, profit and profit margin for each of the properties. You can see this summary for a specific period, where you can manually enter the start date and end date for. You will see the total profit margin, the profit by property, as well as the top performing property. If you scroll further down, you have the option to see top performing properties by profit, income, and expenses, the top 20 income and expenses by category, the booking summary, the average nightly rate per property, and the total nights by property. You will then be able to see a profit breakdown, an income summary, and an expenses summary. The monthly dashboard gives you the opportunity to visualize a specific month for a specific year and for a specific property. You can choose to see the month you want to see visualized, enter the year, as well as choose the property. You can also choose to see all properties at once or just one of them. You are able to see the total income, expenses, profit and loss, and overall profit goal progress. You can see the income and expenses distribution, the total nights booked, the total check-ins, average amount per booking, and average nightly rate. You are then able to see the income summary by category, as well as the same for the expenses. The annual dashboard is similar to the monthly one, however it has a coverage of 12 months. You can see the total income, expenses, annual profit goal, income growth, the profit margin, the monthly overview for that year, the monthly income and expenses, as well as the profit trend. You are able to see the top 20 income sources as well as the top 20 expense sources by the amount and the percentage. Scrolling further down, you can see the booking summary for that year, the average nightly rate, and the total nights by month. Further down, you have the profit summary, income summary by category, as well as the expense summary by category. Moving down on the file, you have the top performing properties by profit, income, and expenses, as well as a profit summary, income summary, and expense summary by property. The 5-year dashboard should be used to see how your business is performing in the long run. You can manually enter the years you want to see visualized, as well as select one of the properties of all the properties you want to see on this dashboard. You are then able to see the total income and expenses, as well as the profit goals for each of the years you have selected. You are able to see your income growth, an annual overview, top 20 income and expense sources. Scrolling further down, you have income and expense distributions, top performing years by profit, income, and expenses, booking summary for all the years, average nightly rate, total nights booked by year, and the total check-ins. You have the profit summary, income summary, and expenses summary by category for each of the years. Over here, you are also able to see the total and the average for all the years together. Below this line, all data is applied to all the properties. You have the profit by property, the profit summary by property, the income and the expenses by property for all the years. The comparison dashboard can be used to compare 3 different date ranges. You can select 3 different years, 3 different seasons, and so on. You can also choose to see all of the properties or a specific property for each of the seasons. You will be able to see on this dashboard the income, expenses, profit and loss, as well as the distribution and the comparison overview. You are able to see the 3 date ranges ranked by profit, income, and expenses, as well as see a booking summary, an income summary, an expense summary, and a profit summary for all of these date ranges. The last dashboard is a custom dashboard. Over here, you can manually select the start date of the period and the end date of the period, as well as which of the properties you want to see visualized. Over here, you are also able to see the top 20 income and expense sources, the expenses, the percentage of income, your profit margin, as well as a summary of your income and expenses for the selected period. Once again, we thank you for using Mama Mode's short-term rental income and expenses Google Sheet, and we wish you a happy rental. The last